Good afternoon, Kurt Morrow here. Hey, this is Virtual Jazz Bass University's Jazz Bass Fundamentals 1.1 demonstration video on the blues to, how's that written? Root to eighth, the blues scale, root to the octave and back, and then the dominant 7 sharp 9 arpeggio that goes with that. It starts out like this. Find your C on the A string. And then the arpeggio. Okay, so for some people, they might like that a little bit slower. The blues scale starts on the root, goes to the minor third, leave out the second, goes to the 4th scale degree, the sharp 4 or flat 5, then the 5th, then up a minor third to the flat 7, and then the octave. So in C, for example, C, E flat, F, F sharp, G, B flat, C, and back down. So I would suggest fingering that 4, 1, 1, 2, 4 for that chromatic movement from F to G, F, F sharp, G, and then 1, 4, 4, 1, 1, 2, 4, 1, 4, and then back down. And then the arpeggio is going to be played this way. C, E flat, open G, come up here on the D string to B flat, and then a 4th up to D sharp for the sharp 9. Now, that being said, there's a number of ways you can do it. Feel free to explore different fingerings if you're familiar with the fingerboard. If you're not familiar with the fingerboard, I would highly recommend that you get there through various means inside this course and inside my other courses on in Virtual Jazz Bass University. Because you could also play it all on the D string after you get off of C. Because if you do that, then you're playing E flat, and then F, F sharp, G, and then jump up here to B flat on the D string, and then a whole step up from B flat is C. And then a 4th, we won't do the arpeggio yet, and then come back down. But I highly recommend the fingering that I played a second ago. So the fingering there is for the arpeggio is 4, up a minor third with the 1st finger, open G, come up here to B flat on the D string. It doesn't matter if you use 2 or 1, 1st or 2nd finger, and then up a 4th. That up a 4th is going to be the sharp 9. Sidebar, up a major third is going to be the regular 9. So, and because it's a blues scale over a dominant, like an altered dominant in this case, dominant 7 sharp 9, even though we know the third in the dominant 7 chord is a natural third, C, E, G, B flat, that's the C7 chord, it's blues. So you can make that flat 3 really. While a guitar player or piano player is comping over a cool voicing over a dominant 7, sharp 9. Now, as you're continuing up the fingerboard, in the track that I provide, which by the way is Jamie Aebersold's volume, what do I have that? It's, what is that? Volume 21, track 13. Volume 21, track 13. Jamie goes up in half steps, goes up chromatically. So I would just say, after you finish this, there'll be time, and then go up a half step. So what did I do there? I'll slow it down. Same fingering, but no open strings. D flat, up a minor third, G flat, G natural, A flat, up a minor third, to C flat, to the root, and then back down. Now when you do the arpeggio, go 4, 1, and then grab the A flat with 1. If you need to check your tuning, go. Because you know A flat's also right here. And just find it there. So it goes like this. D flat, dominant 7, sharp 9, the D flat blues scale. Then you go up a half step, find the D on the A string, and then the arpeggio, I like to play it differently. You could do it the way I did the last one, or you could play D, F, A, D, F natural, A, C, 1, 3, 5, 7, and then up a fourth, sharp 9. Do that, and everything stays right here under your fingers. You don't have to shift out for the arpeggio. So I like to teach students who aren't familiar with thumb position to go up to E flat and then E on the A string, and then come down to F on the E string. By the way, so E flat would be 1, 3, 5, and then D flat. Make sure you're on D flat by finding the D harmonic and then coming down a half step. E flat. There's E, E flat, G flat, B flat, D flat, and then up a fourth. G flat. And then when you go to E, play E on the A string, find that. Always tune yourself with open strings. Now, the E dominant, the E minor 7, I'm sorry, the arpeggio to this scale is E, G, 1, 3, 5, E, G, B, right? That's a minor triad. And the minor 7 is D. But I like to grab that D there, the harmonic on the D string, and go 1, 3, 5, and then hit the G harmonic on the G string. And if you question your intonation there, go down an octave. Let's see. So E, G, A, B flat, B, up to the 5th, open D, flat 7, and then grab the E. Blues scale is so cool because it's just musical, and you can always make it musical, you know. And I encourage you to improvise with these scales as you're figuring out where you like to play them on the bass and so on and so forth. But anyway, and then play the arpeggio 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Open D, open G. How easy is that? E, G, B, D, G. I'm sorry, I didn't do that right. Yeah, I did. 1, 3, 5, 7. What did I do? 1, 3, 5, 7. Then we need the 9. Yeah, that's right. Because F sharp is the 9, so the sharp 9 is G. I confused myself. Sorry, we all make mistakes. Although I was playing the right thing, just not calling it the right thing. Do that. Then when you get to F, you're down here. There you go. F, A flat, B flat, B, C, E flat, F. And then root, F, A flat, C, E flat, A flat for the sharp 9. And then F sharp, open A, B, C, C sharp, E, F sharp, F sharp blues scale, F, A, C sharp, E, 4th up to A. Because the sharp 9 is also the minor 3rd. The minor 3rd and the sharp 9, same note in that particular case, in all the cases. And then G. So G, B flat, C, C sharp, D, F, G. Always check yourself, like with the open G. And then the arpeggio, G, B flat, 1, 3, 5, F is the 7th, and B flat is the sharp 9. This is, Jazz Bass Fundamentals 1. So these all these scales in 1.1 fall under the first fundamental, and that's the blues scale. Because once you get playing in a blues tune, you can, whatever key you're in, you can use these scales to improvise. And again, I encourage you to When you feel comfortable with things down in the lower positions, bring them up an octave. That's what I do. Find G on the A string. One, G to B flat, 3. Grab the D harmonic. And go up to the 7th. Find D, F, D, E, F. So just fish for the notes until you find them. There's no, I mean, it's okay to do that. You know, of course, you do that in your practice room. Don't do that out on the gig. You know, when you're on the gig, know what you're doing, know where you're going. That's why you're taking this course. That's why, you know, I'm explaining it to you this way. If you really want to be precise with your intonation, which you always should be, but listen to me, I'm practicing as well when I'm showing you in this video. I'm just playing it as it comes. Get out your bow, play him with the bow. I got to get a bow, or I would demonstrate that. But the bow never lies, just like the camera never lies. And so practice with the bow for more precise intonation. Now when you go to A flat on the E string, one, 3, 5. There's a number of ways to do that. You're going to see patterns, you know, familiar patterns. I'm all for playing using patterns. I never pay attention to that when I'm actually playing on a job. But when I'm practicing, I see patterns and I go, oh, okay. But I encourage you to know the notes that you're playing. You'll see patterns throughout. And so with A flat blues scale, you could go and then the arpeggio, 1, 3, 5, and then up a minor third to the 7, and then across to the sharp 9. You could also go do everything on the A string and pick up the sharp 9 on the D string, you know? Because after all, it is about knowing your fingerboard and having different ways to go. Pardon me. Having different ways to, you know, play. Play the same thing. Blues scale, arpeggios, whatever, melodies, etc., etc. Okay, so A flat, and then A. You'll see the same pattern. You can do it the same way. Check your A. Open A, the A on the D string. All right, and then B flat. Then B natural. Go to E, go over a fourth. E, down a fourth, then you're on B. A is the minor 7. D is the sharp 9. And then C. So you're back to C. So by now you're going to be right here. So why not practice? That's an even better way, because there's no isolated shifts involved. Like, well, that's just a cool way to play the arpeggio. They're both easy. Very simple. So now we just went through all 12 keys. So play that with the track. and then send me a video and let me see how you're doing. I would love to praise you as to how your perfect intonation and great fingerings, and I would love to praise and your arpeggio work, because you're going to come across these chords in these tunes, and when you do, like I said, in a blues tune, or if it's just a dominant, I'm sorry, not a dominant 7 tune, but if it's a tune that's got dominant 7 chords in it, throw out that blues scale, man, especially if you got a whole bar, or you might be able to stretch it over 4 bars, you know, it would sound good. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. That's the blues scale, root to octave, and then the dominant 7 sharp 9 arpeggio. If you have any questions, feel free to text me, feel free to email me, feel free to call me. That's fine. I don't have a plethora of students, so I mean, it's not like I got 50 students calling my phone, but when that happens, you know, we'll make another arrangement. But until then, that's jazz-based fundamentals 1.1, the blues to root scale, blues scale, root to octave, and then the arpeggio, dominant 7. Now, I'll make another video over the Mixolydian scale because this is already 20 minutes long. All right. Thanks a lot. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing it. Thanks. Bye.